Yeah, so it's me. I'm just exercising the body. I noticed I woke up, I felt very, very, very dizzy. Um, I'm just like exercising the body, you know, trying to get the dizziness to go away by walking. I have no idea why I feel so dizzy for. I don't know if it's because that gray spider was right where my head is, and it must have kept biting my head off. It must have did it more than usual. It must have did it more than usual, meaning it probably was biting it a couple of times well. It must have was biting my head a couple of times well. Once was biting on my head a couple of times well, y'all. And I want to say something too. You have the voices. Well, I'm not gonna say voices, say creatures. We're gonna talk about them for a little while and address some stuff, Cause if I'm mistaken, those creatures like white people and they hate black people and they would try as best as they could to destroy me because they know I'm black with as best as they could with any form of fashion, form of weapon, meaning could be with a sword, could be what I mean by the sword, like could be famine, famine, pestilence, and or actually could be a gun or a knife too. They use somebody to go and kill me, But yeah, you know, could be a weapon, a knife, or anything, Oh, and also too that how that male woman have needles, She has needles and shit like that. So I don't know if it's true, but I've been hearing how she has needles. Like needles to poking somebody. And then she said, oh, it's needles for me. That's what she told the staff that works at the group home. She said something like she said something like it's she said again, she said something like it's for me, the needles. So I just want to point that out too, I just want to point that out too, I just want to point it out too. She said it's the needles, It's that gray spider, and I'm surprised, but I'm not really surprised because they put it right there, or either it could probably see in the dark. I don't know, but the light was off and all that, so I don't know how it could have seen me, And they put it right where my head is, so I can feel dizzy and shit like that, So I can feel dizzy and shit like that. And they put it right where my head is. the gray spider. And when it bites, I feel dizzy. Like I feel dizzy and shit like that. So I don't even know. Yeah, you know. Yeah, you know. So you see something to wear off now. Now that I'm walking back and forth, looking at my surroundings, starting to wear off the dizziness, you know. It's starting to wear off. I'm gonna go head back for those bastards go on my computer. That bitch goes on my computer. Cause he likes to go in the room and go on the computer. Before I go, another thing I want to say is everyone was getting mad. Like they really were getting mad. Now they were getting, it was Max, J3, and Edward. You know? Edward got so mad comparing until he said how he's gonna go kill me. Just because I had a dream about me having a gun and I blew his brains out on the pavement in his house on the floor, right? And there was somebody else I was gonna kill, but I couldn't kill them or something like that. And then he was mad, like he was saying, oh, I'm gonna go. He was saying, I'm coming for you, man. You know, you did that to me, you know, man. You did that to me in the spiritual realm, I'm gonna kill you, you know. And I was saying, hold up, though. First off, I don't even know you. First off, we never shook hands. I don't know you. It's not like we created a soul tie, or maybe he did it by screwing me. But I'm gonna say I'm keeping it real. I don't even know him at all, period, you know? So I don't know none of these people at all, period, you know? I don't know none of them. So I think it's somebody inside is who what was thinking about Edward, you know, or maybe the people or something like that. Could be somebody inside. But I'm gonna say it's not me thinking about anybody. You know, and it ain't me, you know, it's not me. You know, it's not me, you know. They're thinking about them. I'm not thinking about anybody, you know. So when you have these people coming out and they're mad and pissed off and upset, you know, all I have to say is you know, so I don't know what these people are talking about. I don't understand them, you know. I think these people are mentally ill or something like that. They got some mental problems or mental issues, you know. Kind of like what that gentleman's doing right there, you know. Just walking with his arms wide out. Walking with his arms wide out. Yeah, so the Spanish guy walked right up as I came out the room and left the everything completely off. The PS4 completely off. He gets right up. What do you think he did? He dives right on the computer, probably trying to steal instrumentals. That's what he probably did because he can't make none because he's too slow and too retarded to make instrumentals. You know. Anyways, I never killed anyone before my entire life. So I'm just gonna take it like that's just a dream. I already had them screaming, "Oh, don't think of me. I don't want you to dream. I wanna be in your dreams. Don't think of me. Stay away from me, don't think of me," and something like that. I'm saying like, what are you talking about? I'm saying like first off, bands is not even in your your what we call head, you know. And I thought how it went was you had to come to a like I had to go towards where you were in order for me to hear you, or for you to hear me, or for me to hear what thought you're thinking about me or whatever like that. So how can you come to me and tell me and say, "Oh, don't think of me, leave me alone," don't think of me because you're gonna sleep and have a dream. Now the thing is, how could I dream about you if you're not even like, see these people with their fucked up head, man. There's some fucked up thoughts, so there's some fucked up head. You see there with their fucked up head. How the hell could I? How could I be dreaming of you? Just could I think of you? Now, if you do think of someone, you will dream and think about them. But the thing is, it's not real. It's not what we call lucid dreaming or whatever it's called. Lucid dreaming is when you come out your body and you're walking or whatever, you're running, or you're floating or you're flying, you're also projecting, you're also traveling, or whatever like that. That's what we call lucid dreaming. That's the real thing. That's what we call real dreaming. That dream when I blew that guy's head off was not a real dream. It was not a real dream. It was not a real dream. It was not a real dream. So I get to come tell me, come my office, come tell me and say that was a real dream. That was not a real dream. That was not a real dream. You know? That was not a real dream. Now, another thing I want to say before I round this up is that the criminals, the criminals. No, fuck that. No, that's something else. Um, I mean, the spider. The spider was on the floor and they're trying to say it bit me on my ribs, and it said something like how it's all over for you, you're gonna die soon and you're gonna go soon because the spider bit you. And the spider said it was nice knowing you, something like that, and how I'm gonna die. No, let me tell you something now, right? The spider that bit me, right, was a cult member. You cult members are the giant spider. That's what you guys are. All those giant spiders, all the stuff you put in my room is you cult members. You know what I'm trying to say? Is you cult members. is you cult members, that giant spider, and many other things, many things, many more, is you cult members. So I'm just gonna leave it at that, you know. I'm just gonna leave it at that, you know. You know. That's you cult members, you're the giant spider. So I'm gonna leave it at that, and I'm gonna let that rest. You know, so you have people getting mad when they're hearing a giant spider screaming, get mad, and either the giant spider's backing off and leaving because it knows it's probably going to attack me when I start sleeping. All I have to say is just that you people are even more worse off than the giant spider, or even more worse off than Satan himself. You're worse off than Satan himself and the giant spider. Because I thought Satan was out to get me. I thought Satan was out to get everybody. But no, he wanted me to go to heaven. It was God that wanted me to go to hell. This whole time. This whole time. This whole time. You know? So who's the evil one? Who looks more like the evil one now? God. Because if I was a white person, or if I bleached my skin completely white, he would like me and say, okay, you know what? Come up in heaven. You don't have to go down to hell anymore. Come up in heaven. Yeah, you know, so it was God the one that was doing that, you know, it was God the one that was doing that, you know. Now I feel weak, you know, I'm just walking, I feel dizzy, and I'm saying, what happened? I'm saying, I went to bed fine, what happened? But when I lay down, I did feel something like my head was spinning. When I put my head down, I said, what happened, you know? What happened? I'm like, at first I was fully fine, what happened? You know, so I'm gonna have to call my mom and see if she can make my brother come down and I can take a medication for the dizziness, you know? Nah, man, that's a white bitch.